Sunrise Interviews is brought to you by Valley Strong Credit Union.
And there's a lot of numbers that we just went over. And to put this into context and how this impacts our economy across the nation is Dave Anderson. He is a financial advisor and managing partner with Moneywise Wealth Management. Dave, as always, happy Friday.
Yeah, happy Friday to you as well, Alex.
Okay, so let's talk about these numbers. 547,000 new unemployment numbers or claims that were filed last week. You know, to us, we see that as a fairly good number if we're looking at what we've been through over the last year. Can you kind of put this into context for us?
Yeah, so I mean, the only reason this number is good and we're excited about it is because things have been so bad. You know, if you go back prior to the pandemic, you'd see unemployment numbers right around, 100,000 or a little bit more. We're cheering now the fact that it's under 600,000. So it is good in that context that things have been really, really bad, but it also illustrates the fact that we have a long ways to go still.
If you're saying a long ways to go, I mean, what does that look like? Are we talking about a few more months? Are we talking about a few years?
Well, for employment, we're probably, to get back those 8 million jobs that you referenced, it's going to probably be a few years. And you're going to have a lot of those people fall off the actual unemployment numbers. So you might see the actual official rate look very, very attractive. But underneath that, when you look at the participation rate, people that are actually out there looking for jobs, it could be difficult. But we'll see how things start to recover.
All right, I want to talk about something that happened on Wall Street yesterday. The Dow Jones tanking to, below 321 points from the day before has a lot of people on Wall Street, a little bit concerned. Can you just talk about why we saw that sudden drop on Wall Street yesterday afternoon?
Yeah, it was a really interesting move, and it basically came from a rumor. And the rumor is that President Biden wants to increase the capital gains rate significantly. I mean, double it for those who make over $1 million. Now, this is really, really important because President Biden is trying to find ways to pay for all of the money that the government is currently spending. Now, currently, all the focus is on how we tax labor, income tax rates. But what President Biden is saying, well, let's maybe not increase how we tax labor, let's increase how we tax investment. Now, that has a severe impact on the stock market. And so you have investors, especially wealthy investors, that if they think that their capital gains rate are going to double, they will likely start selling some of their holdings, and we would see more of what we saw yesterday.
Okay, but this is simply a rumor at this point?
Kind of a rumor. I mean, and it's not incredibly surprising because we know this administration is trying to find ways to pay for the trillions of dollars that have been spent, and they've been hinting towards the capital gains rate for quite a while.
You're talking about how this is going to impact a lot of people who are investors and have, a lot of money. The average person is not going to be impacted by this directly, but there may be some implications to this if this does go that route.
Yes, and that's one thing that people really need to remember. This is increasing the rate on those making above $1 million. Now, the last time we changed the capital gains rate, which was in 2013, we saw 1% of the U.S.'s wealthiest families sell off their holdings. Now, that equates to billions of dollars, but that is a transitory event. Because people, if the cost of investment goes up, that might lead to some selling initially,
right,
but it doesn't completely take away the incentive to invest. So people will still invest even if the capital gains rate goes up.
All right, Dave Anderson with Moneywise. As always, thanks so much for joining us. Do appreciate it. We'll see you next week.
Yeah, my pleasure.
All right, more news next.